From today, sending money home from the United States, it just got a lot more expensive. And for Indians who are living in the US, this is not a small change, this is a system shift. January 1st, 2026, a new rule quietly kicks in. The US introduces a 1% remittance tax under a law with a very American name, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Sounds harmless, but for millions of immigrants, it hits every single transfer. Let me tell you what is this tax really about. In simple words, you're watching TimesXP. My name is Prithya and let me tell you what this tax it is really about. In simple words, whenever certain people send money from the US to another country, the US government now takes 1% as a tax. No income tax, no service fee here. A direct excise tax on sending money. But here's the catch. This particular tax, it does not apply to everyone. It applies only when money is sent using cash, using money orders, cashier's check, or similar physical payment methods here. Now that detail really matters a lot. And you know who does this hit the hardest? Let's name them very clearly. NRIs, H-1Bs and other foreign workers, green card holders, Indian students in the US, immigrants sending money to families back home. Basically, in short, people who earn in dollars but they support their families in rupees. But you know why Indians should pay attention to this? Well, the US is the largest remittance source in the world. According to official data, in 2021 alone, the US sent about $61 billion to Asia Pacific. India received $16 billion. That money paid for education, rent, healthcare, and small businesses. Now, can you imagine 1% shaved off every time? But wait, there is another escape route. The tax does not apply if you send money through the US banks. You pay using US issued debit or credit cards. Now, this is very important. It means the government is nudging immigrants away from cash-based transfers. Digital and bank-linked systems, they are being favored. If you choose the right method, you pay zero remittance tax. So, how is this tax collected? You don't pay it later, you don't file it separately. The tax is added before the money reaches your family. Money transfer companies and apps, they calculate the tax, they collect it. After that, they deposit it with the US Treasury. The burden shifts quietly, and that too to the sender. Now comes some temporary relief here. The US Treasury says that for the first 3 quarters of 2026, money transfer companies won't be penalized for honest mistakes, but only if they deposit tax on time. They pay any remaining amount later while filing Form 720. This relief is for companies and not for any sort of individual. For senders, the tax, it still applies. So here's the bigger picture, ladies and gentlemen. This tax, it shifts financial pressure onto immigrants, encourages banking and digital compliance, adds friction to cross-border family support. Critics say that it targets migrants unfairly. Supporters say that it improves tracking and revenue. But for the Indians in the US, the reality is so simple. Every dollar sent now needs planning. In the end, remember this. Cash or money order, 1% tax applies. US banks or US cards, no tax, and regular transfers, costs, it adds up really fast. This is not just a policy change, it is a behavior change. From today onwards, sending money home, it is no longer just emotional, it is strategic. And Indians in America will feel it the first time.